CFR Network, CFR News, Shalom, Balance, Paradise. Good day, good night, all. Picking up and continuing this here Texas series, as you can see.
H-Town, baby.
H-Town into the building, man. I got one of the legends with me, Lil Ron. What it do, sibling? Please introduce yourself in more detail, because some of the siblings are gonna be like, Lil Ron, H-Town, Texas series. Which brother is this?
Yeah, man, I'm Lil Ron, Swisha House, man. You may have heard me on Drink Up in My Cup. You may have heard me on some of the legendary Swisha House tapes. You may have heard me on some of the songs with Lil Flip. I got songs with everybody, man. Scarface, David Banner, Killer Mike, Young Red, Slim Thug. I got songs with everybody, man. I'm reaching out to my guy. I appreciate you for having me on the show, bro.
You're most welcome, sibling. We had to do it, man. I listen. When I say I'm going to the foundation and to the legends. I'm reaching out to everybody, whether they all respond or not. That's a different question, but I'm here to let everybody, talk their thing, tell their story. And trust really, we got some future plans that we can get into and all the rest of the things in between, you know what I mean?
For real, man. For real, that's what's going on, man, and that's what's up. You know, tell the God's honest truth, man. I've been doing this since I was 14 years old. I'm 38 now, you know. So my first Swisha House tape, I was 14 years old, man. When everybody else, bro, they was in their late teens, early 20s. So I seen a lot, man. I grew up 2 houses down from the Swisha House.
From big Michael Watts.
Yeah, Michael Watts. Shout out to the big homie Michael Watts. My dad and Michael Watts and my uncle, they all went to school together. My granny house is 2 doors down from Michael Watts' mama house, which is the original Swisha House. It still stands here to the day.
That needs to be at some point, as a sibling, at some point, that needs to be memorialized and just kept in pristine condition to say, yo, this is where this year started, man. You know what I mean? That needs to be kept in pristine condition and made a tourist attraction, just like Screw's house. These places, you know what I mean? They should be just like.
It's in the making, man. It's in the making. Only thing, man, my homeboy, that was his mom's house, and he don't want to parade her house off like that. You know what I mean? He want to respect his mom's house, so, but it's still there, and it still looks the same inside. Studio's still in there. Everything's still in there.
Maybe even. I mean, has a documentary been done specifically on Swisha House?
No, maybe we can do one. Excuse me. Shout out to the weed man. Maybe we could do one.
Yeah, man. Don't hit that too hard, Lauren.
Man, you ain't got this. You ain't got this.
That's some of that good H-Town.
It's that good H-Town. We smoking Swisher Sweets, man. We ain't smoking no backwoods. We ain't smoking nothing. We smoking Swisher Sweets, man. I'm real OG, man. Swisher House for real, man. It's OG, big Swisher shit, man. Big Swisher gang, boy.
Every day, all day, Swishers, Perfectos, all day. Oh, actually saying that, I'll mess with the Phillies. I'll mess with some flavored Philly blunts occasionally, But as you said, them backwards, that seems to be a West Coast thing. But I got some brethren who love them backwards still. That natural, harsh leaf. I don't know about that there.
Hey, man, they still smoke backwoods. Like, all my homeboys smoking backwoods. I'm just a Swisher Sweet head, man. I just love Swisher Sweet.
Yeah, man. As the name says,
they took over.
Okay, so backwards is the thing now.
Yeah, backwoods they took over.
I don't know.
Everybody smokes backwoods.
Yeah, I get it in regards to it being, as I say, a less processed leaf. I get it, but the taste of it, man, it changes the dynamic of what you're smoking. I don't like
Yeah,
that,
it do,
man.
man.
With the Swisha, you got that and you're tasting that, you know what I mean?
For real, man. You see now you know something. You know what I mean? You're a connoisseur for real. You feel me? You like
You
me.
said
We like good cannabis. You know what I'm saying? For real. But yeah, man.
definite.
But back to the story. So when I was around 13, Swisher House, they started making noise, and I was seeing these people on my street every day. These stars, and they stars, you know, they upcoming stars, you know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing them, and I'm getting a chance to talk to them because I'm outside, you know, probably in my yard playing basketball or on the corner playing basketball. So I mean, I took liking to that. I wanted to be like them, you know what I mean? And I start freestyling at talent shows, and me and a couple of my buddies, we made up a rap group and stuff like that.
Hey,
But I
siblings. So
wanted to be with.
what was the name of the rap group that you created?
It was you know, I really to this day I don't remember our rap group name no more. But it was me, it was Dollar Boy, aka DeCosta, and it was Rico. And we wasn't, you know, we was just writing raps. We
Yeah.
played football, so we was just rapping them on the bus together, saying that we rap together, but we didn't never, you know, pursue anything. You know,
Yeah.
the only group for us, like other than the Swisher House I've ever been in was HSE.
Hustlers stacking and listen,
Us was
that
stacking in.
got jammed in Winson Green, Birmingham, UK. That got jammed. That was on heavy rotation, sibling, for at
Hold
least
on,
a
so you say they
year.
got jams where? Where they
in,
played it at?
in Winson Green, Birmingham, UK.
Winching Green, Birmingham, UK, bro. Say they jamming it out there. That's a blessing, man. You know, when I started doing this, man, when I was doing this, man, we was doing this in Michael Watt's house, Swish House, with one microphone, bro, Apollo style. We never would have ever imagined that it would make it to the UK. We only dreamed of that. You know what I mean? And so for me to be talking to you, it's an honor and it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, right back at you, man. Right back at you. Because listen, I will proudly say that I was the first, out of my clique at least, person to get that Day Hell Broke Loose. That was the first introduction to Swisher House, part one.
Yeah,
And it was
it
like,
was.
hey. That was
Hey, it
some
was
other shit, man.
legendary, man.
Mm,
I was fucking 14 years old when that album dropped. Right at the we had an album release party in H Town at the A Ball Pool Hall. I'm 14. I'm supposed to go. I got to go to high school the next morning. Do you hear me? I got class, bro, and I ain't talking college. You know what I mean? But this is the at this time we the hottest thing in down south. You know, we the hottest
1,000%.
thing coming from down south. We was on fire. You know what I mean? Man, the
Mm.
day Hell Broke Loose did numbers, was doing numbers out the gate.
Crazy
Independent,
numbers. Yes.
crazy numbers, man. So we had an album release party at 8 Ball Pool Hall. Here I am, my mama telling me I better be home by the time I gotta go to school in the morning. I don't supposed to be in this club. Not only am I in this club, I gotta perform. So it was like, man, those days were legendary, man. Hectic, you know. But I
Yeah,
wouldn't
man.
trade them for the world, man.
Memories, man. Hey, so right then. So what condition was you in going to school the following day?
Well, you know, I couldn't drink or nothing like that, so it wasn't. I smoked a little weed, but I couldn't drink, so I wasn't just like, in no bad shape. I got home, made sure changed my clothes and got
Yeah.
up, and that's what I had to do. And I guess I had to repeat it repetitiously. It was something that I was going to be doing in my life. I was going to be having to get up and move around. People think that just because when you rap, that it ain't it's not a job. That's not true, man. You got to
Mm,
work, bro.
yes.
Especially when you in demand, when you in demand, when the people want to see you, it's going to be a job, regardless of what you want it to be or not. You got to handle it like
Mm,
a 9 to 5, bro.
true indeed, man. True indeed. Now, pardon self. At that young age, you've just entered teenagehood, and you just linked up with, as you say, the hottest thing out that north and down south. Full stop. Um, what are people saying,
Yeah,
man?
yeah.
What you
Uh,
kid? What your brethren saying? Like, what's the school mobbing you and stuff? Like how you
no,
feeling?
oh yeah, for real. Hell yeah. Fucking right. Hell yeah, man. But it was cool. Like, it was cool. It didn't bother me. You know, it was great. That was every teenager's dream to be the most popular and the coolest dude at school.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
every teenager's dream. But I wasn't no teen. I was a teenager, but my life wasn't teenager.
Mm.
I was, man. I had money. You know what I'm saying? Jewelry, women. You know, like at one point in time, it got hard for my mama to tell me what to do because
Yeah.
I was hipping out.
Yes. And also, your social circle has moved from being people of your age to
For
to a
real.
lot older people in it. So you would have matured a lot quicker as well. You know what I mean?
Yep, I did. My mom told me. She said, before I sign this contract, I don't want to sign this contract because when I signed my first contract, I wasn't. I was a minor, right? I wasn't old enough to sign it myself. So my mama told me, she said, I'm gonna put in this contract that you can't drink, you can't smoke no weed, and you can't make no failing grades on your report card. Because if you do this, then this contract is null and void. You got
Wise.
terminated.
Mm.
So I started. I was doing good in school, but then I started like big time fucking up, like skipping class, not going, not going to school, running late in class, and but my mama didn't know. But I was still going every week shows every weekend,
Mm.
Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sunday, every weekend, man. I'm making me a little grip as doing my shows. I'm coming back to school, but I ain't going to class. I'm going to school and burning out. So, so my
Hey,
mama
so
found
Ron, no, go on,
what's up.
continue. Continue that thought.
Yeah, so my mom, she found she find out finally. After she find out, she come and she let me know. And she let me know, right, that I know your ass been missing school and you don't supposed to be missing school. It's in your contract that you can't miss school. So I persuaded her to not terminate the contract. But later on, when Lil Flip was ready to sign me, that's how I got out of the contract with the Swisha House because of that same particular clause, right? So my mama didn't know, but she was helping me.
Of course, of course. It's your mom's man. She's trying to look out for you and
Real
do the
talk, man.
most sensible thing, as you say, no drinking, da, da, da. So at this time, Rom, we got like the city of syrup. We got that lean, man, that promethazine, that codeine.
You know what? What you know about that, man? They ain't got no codeine in the UK.
We got Cody. We finally got it in liquid format as well. Before it was just tablet, but we got that. We can muddy up our cups over her as
Y'all
well,
ain't pouring
sibling.
no muddy cups in UK. Hell nah. Hell nah. Man, hell no. I gotta see it. I gotta
Yeah,
come
man.
see it.
True indeed, man.
Hey,
True
man.
indeed. So, at what? So, when did you start messing with that lean?
I was about 14. I started sipping lean. My homeboy, Dr. Red Duke, my homeboy, Dr. Red Duke, they call him, they don't call him that for nothing. But yeah, that's when I started sipping lean, man. Real talk. We used to drink ridiculous lean. We don't drink it, we drink it still, but not like we used to.
Yeah,
It's
slow it
expensive.
down.
It's expensive back then. You can pay $175 for a pint, and you can pour that whole motherfucker in a 2 liter. Now you buy a pint, you gonna pour you 2 lines at a time. For real. If that. But this for the real drink sippers. Only the real drink sippers know what I'm talking about. You know, shout out to all the drink sippers, man. All the drink sippers around the world, man. Toast. Put your cups up.
And it's double
For
cup that
real.
up, man.
For real, man. Real talk.
Some of that purple, man. Some of that purple. But I tell you what, over here, there's no color to it. It's colorless.
It's clear.
Yeah, man. It's clear.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I never seen that before.
Yeah, man. It's different, man. It's different.
Yeah.
So going back to the school team. So
Yeah.
before Swisher House and I guess while Swisher House was going on, what was the kind of things that excited you at school? What were the things you were into outside of sport? You were playing football, right?
Yeah, I played football, but I rode horses too. My family, we got horses. We love
Mm,
horses. So yeah, I did that. I rap. Pretty much I was a normal kid. I didn't do no outrageous out
yeah,
video
yeah.
game. I didn't do
Okay.
no outrageous, outlandish stuff. But my childhood was cool, man. I was raised in a good household.
Give
You know.
thanks. Give thanks. Mother
So
and father, just your mums.
shout out to my grandparents. They raised me. They like my mother and father.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So musically, was you into music at school as well? Like in
Love
back.
music. I always loved music. When I was young, I thought I was gonna be MC Hammer
Yeah,
slash
come on.
cowboy. So I used to have my MC Hammer pants on, my cowboy boots. You know what I'm saying? Square business. Square business, you know. You know how people had Michael Jackson jackets, they thought they were Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
Shit. Couldn't tell me I wasn't MC Hammer.
riggedy. Listen, sibling, at that time, everyone wants to be Mike MC Hammer, man. You know what I mean? And then before
No
Hammer,
bullshit.
everybody wants
No
to be
bullshit.
MJ.
No
Shit.
bullshit, man.
Rise in Paradise, the king of pop, Michael Jackson, man. You know what I mean?
Real, man. King of pop Michael Jackson, man.
Definitely, man. The most successful. I mean, records can be changed and all that shit, but we will never have another entertainer on this plane of existence where people are falling out and passing out and all this kind of madness like MJ.
Nah, not like MJ. Never.
Never.
Drake maybe. Drake may make it there.
He got a little
Drake
bit of
got
time.
action. He could.
Hmm?
Drake could make it there. He close.
Okay.
He just got.
Y-
He just got to tap into the worldwide, super worldwide mega hits. That's all he
Yes.
missing.
Yes. And to be fair, I'm glad you actually mentioned that because I'm not necessarily tapped in necessarily with the current stuff. So, and I know he's hella popular and stuff, but you make an excellent point because hip hop is the new pop.
You think so?
Yeah. Rap slash hip hop
How?
is the biggest selling genre since the mid 90s. It has now taken over. There is there is a blurred line between pop and hip hop now. because they just merged it so much together. Even the pop
Yeah,
music you listen to is hip hop.
yeah. You know what? You're right.
So he could do
You
it,
make a
man.
point.
Mm.
Huh?
So he could do
You,
it, man. Based upon that, yeah, man, Drake could indeed be the next MJ.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Numbers are crazy, man. Numbers are
Yes,
crazy.
for
But
sure.
Mike numbers are super crazy.
Yeah, and still doing numbers. Still doing
Yeah, and
numbers.
he's numbers. No lie.
You look at the charts, it's a sad statistic, but as soon as an artist transitions from this plane of existence, their musical sales exponentially explode.
Yeah,
It's
they do,
silly, man.
man. See,
Give,
that's
give, give the artist the flowers now.
what Takeoff said. Takeoff said, give him his flowers. He want his flowers before he leave, man. But that's cold. That's cold too, man. That's a devastating blow for hip hop, man. R.I.P. Takeoff.
Yeah,
I
man,
didn't
rise and
know him
paradise.
personally, but
Mm,
just like R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle, I didn't know them personally, but
yeah.
their music, their music had an impact on my life. Me and my guys, we jam those artists.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
entertained us.
Yes.
That's what's going on in hip hop. These young dudes no more. They don't understand how when we make music, it's for entertainment, man. It's not
Yes.
to go live out.
Yep.
These things that you don't supposed to go live these things out, man. These are simulated accounts, man, of life
Yes.
that goes
Mm,
on in someone's brain. That it's a picture. It's
yeah.
not something that you okay. He said go do it like this on his song, so I'm gonna go do it like this. Nah, man, you don't do that, man. It's not that serious, man.
It isn't, but sibling, the music is so powerful. And this is the
It's
thing I need to
powerful.
get across to artists and the consumers, that music is so powerful that, as you say, the conscious mind will accept that, okay, this is their potential reality. But the subconscious mind is fueled off that there. They're like, yeah, man, I'm gonna do that when I'm in that situation. I'm gonna poke this dude up. I'm gonna bust my gun this way, and I'm gonna do this. It's a madness, man. This is why it's important that artists understand their responsibility. Yeah, man, we need some of that gangster shit at times, but we also need
Yeah,
the one or two tracks telling the real, bringing us back down to earth. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, real talk, man. Real, no nonsense.
No
That's why.
nonsense.
But what you think about Kanye West? What's up? How you feel about Kanye? You gonna support Kanye, or you gonna say, man, I ain't riding with that?
All right, then let me break it down in this in a microcosm. I was feeling Kanye when he first came, when he was a producer, yeah. I was
Yeah,
feeling him, college dropout, prolific, changed the game. I'm like, yo, this is real different. I like the production style, nothing to what I'm usually listening to. And then he went crazy, in my humble opinion. And then he married off some woman who's
this
been
nigga say
passed
he went
around.
crazy,
He lost his mind, man. Listen, no, listen, I'm
and
not
his mom
disrespecting
died.
anybody, right? And his mom transitioned as well, of course. But like, come on, Ron, you ain't gonna marry no woman that all your brethren just ran up in. You might deal with her on the side, but you're not gonna marry this woman, and she's got sex tapes and nah, boss. So anyway, let's not get hung up on that. So I wasn't feeling Kanye for a while, yeah. Then this
Yeah,
controversy sparked. You know, oh, black people accepted slavery. I'm going pre the new controversy. Black people accepted slavery and all this stupid stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's more crazy stuff. This is marketing. This is to get him in the headlines again. I understand
that's what it
how
is.
yeah.
He genius.
Yes,
That's what he doing, man.
he's clearly on the spectrum. He's clearly on the spectrum. So let's fast forward now to the White Lives Matter t-shirt again. Marketing, yeah. Then we fast forward to
Yeah,
the quote unquote anti-Semitic stuff. Now, I've done a whole podcast breaking this down already. So if anybody wants to go back and listen to a more in-depth breakdown, by all means. But just to put the capstone on the pyramids, if we're going to use based upon the verbiage and the discussion topic we're talking about now. So what he's
Yeah.
saying can be verified. Him talking about original people being the children of the Most High, you'd be an absolute idiot to say that we're not. I'm going to put
Yeah.
it that way. Look at Deuteronomy 28:68. Look at Psalms. There's a whole heap of Psalms you can read from Psalms 28 onwards. Like, let's just read the book in its entirety from start to finish. Take out your religious connotations to it and just read it as a story, and then apply that
Yeah.
to the people who fit that story, and we got the answer. The way he's expressing himself isn't the most articulate, but he's getting his point across. Kyrie Irving, he put a post up, a link, sibling, of a book and a documentary hosted on a website of a billionaire, the richest man on this planet, apparently, Jeff Bezos. I don't hear no one running down Jeff Bezos saying, yo, hold up. How
No,
come you put my man's
nobody
thing on?
said nothing. Nobody said nothing to Jeff Bezos.
No, they say not to Twitter either. Yo, Twitter, how come you allowed him to post this thing on here? Oh no, to go to the brother who's just trying to find out who he is. Now, just to put a cap, just to finish this thing off. Who are the only people who every 10 years our name changes? Because remember, you're called in America, you're called African Americans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesse James came up with that stuff in the 90s, in the 91 and all that. Negroed,
Yeah.
colored, and black. That's the same titles we had as well. We was also called
Yeah.
West Indians because my parents are from the Caribbean, or the Caribbean, as y'all say. So they were called
Yeah.
West Indians. Then they were called Caribbeans. And then when we came over here, we were called Black British. Then we were called Black West Indians. And now we're just called Black. So,
Yeah.
question not only to you, Ron, but to all the audience, who else, name me another nation of people whose name changes every couple years?
None.
All right.
It makes sense. It makes sense, bro. But
Wiggity.
look. Now let's not get off track. Let's get back to this. What we got going on? I got this
Yes.
new album finna drop, man. I got the new album finna drop, and it's got some pretty big people on there. I got Lil Flip on there. I got B King on there. I got Young Red on there. I got Lord Duke on there. I got Dre Day on there, and my boy Skinny Jeans on there. You know. Nah, but them all my boys, man, who I just shouted out. That's my crew. Those my people. When you see me moving, you're gonna see me moving with them.
Yes.
But nah, man, I got this project that I'm pumping, man, and I want everybody to go check it out. You're gonna be able to download it on iTunes, all of your platforms, any digital platform is gonna be in your store. I got the single I'm gonna shoot the video for. So everybody be on the lookout. Or follow me on subscribe to my YouTube channel, Lil Ron Swisha. Go subscribe to it.
Links will be
Please.
below in the description of the YouTube and the IG page.
Okay. Yeah, well, I may be slacking on that end, but I just said it. You know.
Yeah, don't worry about that, sibling. Don't worry about that. By the time this goes, everything's gonna be everything. So this
Okay.
this is gonna be your project, or is this is a compilation kind of thing?
Nah, it's my project.
Okay.
This is my project. This is my project.
Yeah. We got Flipper on there as
Going,
well.
it's gonna be coming out under Risk Takers Music Group. That's a label that I formed. Me and a couple of my friends we formed, and we're gonna make a big push with it. You're gonna hear about it, you know. So be on the lookout for that, my brother. Maybe we come to the UK, do an album release party.
Yeah. See if we can make that manifest that in the physical, man, for sure. Hey, so
Yeah,
what kind of time frame we're looking? We're looking 2023, right?
yeah, we're looking 2023, probably right around summertime,
Okay.
either springtime, summertime. I'm getting everything together, but it's gonna be worth the wait.
All right then. All right. So production wise, who are we looking? What production are we looking? What producers are we looking to use? Or is that
I
secret?
got, I got my guy Cinemac on the beat.
Okay.
Uh,
Yes, I know that. I know him.
yeah, I got my guy Cinemac. I got my guy Slow Life. I got my guy E Rock from the Fifth Ward Boys. He made a couple tracks for me.
E-Rock, yeah, man.
Um,
He's cold producing. Yep. What about
he's
12 G's?
called
You got
me
12 G's on the beat.
12 G's. I don't have 12 G's.
Okay.
I don't have him, but the people who I just named, those are pretty much the only producers that I really deal with. Uh,
Okay.
E Rock and Slow Life, those are my personal producers.
Right.
That's who I'm building my sound with. You know,
Okay. So no, it is important. I'm glad you touched on that. It's important to have, pardon self, a specific sound. And if you can get a team of producers to work with you to give you a specific kind of sound, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Which will just
yeah,
separate yourself from the, you know what I mean? Because this is what I can't figure out in my head why the artists of today don't have a sound. Everyone sounds the damn same. I can put on a song, okay, that's Beto one, that's 12 G's, that's cinematic on the beat, that's you know what I mean, that's Crazy C. As soon as you hear a couple of that's Mike Dean, that's Happy Perez, we hear the songs, yo, that's the producer. Oh, I don't know what artist is on this thing. We've come up
yeah.
so far away from that thing, man.
We come far away from it, but this is how I look at. This is how I view the change, right? The transformation of it. This is how I view it. Everything with time, it progresses.
Hmm.
It reforms itself. Time reforms every particular thing, living thing in the world. Time does. If you're a human, in time you're gonna get old. If you're a dog, in time you're gonna get old. With time, people grow, right?
Hmm.
It evolves. So that's all that's happening. Music is just evolving, you know. So we better get used to it changing because it's gonna change again. It's gonna continue changing because the way they got things set up, it's if it's not trending, it plays no factor. So they gotta
Yes.
keep a trendy nation. So they gotta keep creating something new to trend on. You understand
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's like a revolving door.
It is, but it goes hand in hand. It as the consumers, if you accept, so this is the thing, we've accepted as the consumers this kind of churn. If we didn't accept it as as the consumers, they would have kept it how it was and try just to bust the odd person and have the little niche industry and a little each, you know what I mean? But it's like, nah. We'll accept it. Give it us all. We want it, man. We want rather than giving us 20 a double album and all that, just give us four, just give us 6 tracks, man. We'll accept that as an EP. You know what I mean? And you can tour on that for 3 years and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's crazy.
Uh,
No bullshit.
yes.
That's
You
how it
you
is.
you got a name for the album as well?
It's called Clutch City.
Okay. Explain that.
It's called
Explain
Clutch.
that.
It's called Clutch City, man. H Town. It's for Houston. It's from Houston. It's by Houston. You know, it represents Houston. You know, I represent Houston. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
it's I'm just gonna try. I want to welcome the world to my way. You know, I just want them to hear me out.
Houston to the world, man.
Yeah, you know,
Definitely.
Houston. We the reason everybody want to wear grills and sip syrup and you know and wear big diamond chains. We the reason
Yes.
we started that. The
Peace
whole
and
world on our
Chain,
side.
Pinky Ring,
Peace
Bloody
and
That.
chain, pinky ring. You don't know nothing about that, man.
Hey, remember them 30 plus inch chains? Huh?
For
With the
real, man.
pieces.
For real, man.
Yeah, now it's but it's all good, man. It's all good. There's still some light bit coming out, man. I've stumbled across a couple of new artists, and they've got a real good sound about them. So we gonna see what they do, man. We gonna see what they do.